Hello everyone, I welcome you again on Test Your Grammar with GKD. Test Your Grammar with GKD में आपका स्वागत है. As you know, we have covered almost all the tenses and it's time to unlock a new lesson that is active passive voice. आज हम unlock करेंगे नया lesson जिसका नाम है active passive voice. Not to worry, it's not very difficult to understand. I'm going to make it easy for you. Right? बहुत easy है इसको समझना. It's nothing but another way to write a sentence without changing its meaning. Meaning remains the same. बस हम sentence को एक अलग तरीके से लिखते हैं इसमें. Meaning same रहता है. कुछ मुश्किल नहीं है. Let's dive in together. Look at this sentence. In this sentence we have a subject, verb and object. When a sentence is beginning with a subject, when our focus is on the subject of the sentence, that is the doer of the action, it means that is an active sentence. Right? Active sentence begins with the subject. Our focus remains on the subject, means the doer of the action of the sentence. Right? When we change it into passive voice, our focus shifts to the object of the sentence. Object means the receiver of the action. The one who receives the action is an object. Right. One more important thing that you need to keep in mind is when you change active voice into passive, you always use third form of verb. So, the most important thing is you will have to be very much acquainted with verbs. If you haven't learned verbs, you won't be able to change active into passive. Each verb has three forms: present, past, and past participle. We always use third form of verb, that is past participle form of verb, in passive voice. So it's very important to learn verbs first. Okay, let's take first example of active passive voice. Look at this sentence. I played football. Now, I is the subject in this sentence. Played is the verb, the action word, and football is an object. I is the doer of the action. Played is action itself, and football is the one who is receiving the action, that is object. Okay, as I've already told you, when sentence begins with a subject, that is an active sentence, and when the sentence begins with an object, that is a passive sentence. Right, let's change this into passive. I played football will become football was played by me. Now, further you're going to learn how we make these changes when we change active into passive. Let's move ahead tense-wise. Let's begin with simple present. I play football means मैं football खेलता हूँ. Let's change it into passive form now. Obviously जब हम passive में change करेंगे तो sentence start होगा object से. Football. जब हम simple present form को passive में change करते हैं, हमें helping verb चाहिए होता है object के बाद. तो इसके helping verbs रहेंगे is, am और are. तो क्योंकि सब्जेक्ट हमारा सिंगुलर है यहाँ पे, is. Football is. Now we need third form of verb of the main verb given in active sentence, that is play. What is past participle form of that verb? Played. Football is played by the object of the subject in active sentence. I becomes me. Football is played by me. Right? Look at the example again. I play football. Football is played by me. मैं फुटबॉल खेलता हूँ. फुटबॉल मेरे द्वारा खेला जाता है. Let's change the same sentence into simple past. I played football. Let's change it into passive. Football. Now helping verb for simple past tense will be was or were. Football was past participle form of play, played by me. Football was played by me. मैंने फुटबॉल खेला, मेरे द्वारा फुटबॉल खेला गया. Now, present continuous tense. I am playing football. Again, begin with object. Football is, is, am or are the helping verbs which are used in present continuous tense as well, right? Football is being. Why being now? It's very easy to keep in mind. Whenever there is ing form of verb given in active sentence, you're going to use being in the passive sentence, right? Football is being, we always use past participle form of the given verb, played. Football is being played by me. The complete sentence is, football is being played by me, right? It's very easy to keep in mind. When there is ing form of verb in active sentence, in passive sentence we are going to use being, P-E-I-N-G, being. Okay, now past continuous tense. I was playing football. I was playing football will be converted into football was or were will be the helping verbs, right? So football was being, because of ing form of verb, being played by me. Football was being played by me. Now, present perfect tense. I have played football. When the sentence is given in perfect form, perfect tense, you're going to use been in passive voice, right? Been, as you were using being in continuous form of tense. In this tense, in perfect tense, you're going to use been, right? With helping verb. Let's change it into passive now. Football has been played by me, right? You're going to use has or have only for present perfect when you're going to change it into passive. Football has been played by me. Now what to do with past perfect? Very easy. I had played football. Football. This is super easy. I consider it super easy. You know why? Because you're going to use the same helping verb and you don't need to scratch your head to remember the third form of verb because it is already given in the active sentence. So half of the thing is already done for you. I had played football. Football had been. Don't forget to use been in perfect tense, right? Football had been played by me. Let's move ahead towards future tense. I will play football. In this tense as well, helping verb remains the same and past participle form of the given main verb you're going to use in passive voice. I will play football will become football will. One more thing you have to add here, be. Otherwise you won't be able to use the third form of given verb because we never use third form of verb right next to will. So we have to use be here. Football will be played by me. I hope active passive voice is no longer difficult for any of you now whosoever has watched this video. Keep watching the videos, keep sharing them with your friends and relatives. Just make them viral. Bye-bye everybody. Thank you so much.